Hello, everyone, Rand here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Chippewa County, and since last episode, still working on planting corn on the big field here yet. That is a big field. That's going to take a little bit to get the corn planted on that field. Oh, there's the hired worker. Hired workers going down there. Also have, let's see, where is it? The interrogator's working on spraying weeds. I thought I had this field done already, but maybe not. Don't know. Anyway, he's still working on spraying weeds yet. John Deere 6000 is down here as well. I think it's at the same spot it ran out before, everyone, so I'm like scratching my head here. It's like I'm pretty sure this is done. Same thing with the interrogator, so I left him be. We'll just leave him. Anyway, this episode, you may be noticing the money there. Yes, everyone, I went ahead and maxed out the loan here. We now have a $3 million loan. Yeah, $3 million. I just maxed it right now. I was just kind of curious, like, okay, we only need like 2.9 or 2.8 million actually. But it's like, you know what? I wonder, is it going to stop at 3? And yes, it does. So 3 million is the limit. But anyway, that will give us enough money to purchase this farm here. Again, I went with the increase in feed for the cows. I think we are going to need more barley. So I'm going to go ahead and get these fields set up for that. So we'll go ahead and buy that one. We'll just call it $1.2 million. Okay. Wow. Now we don't have any money left. Oh, well. So anyway, I got the John Deere 8970 up here, pulling our John Deere 27. I can never remember if this is a 2720 or 2723. Which one is this one again here? It is the 2720. Okay, yeah. So we got the 2720 here. This will plow, right? Says it will. Good. Still dealing with a head cold yet here, by the way, everyone. So bear with me here. It's this head cold just does not want to go away. It's getting better slowly but surely. But emphasis here, everyone, on the slowly but surely part. It seems like. Also, I wonder if you listened to last episode, which I'm not entirely sure if you would have or not, because, yeah, the audio on last episode of one was a bit messed up. Not entirely sure what went wrong there. I did a quick, test recording before I started, before I actually did the actual, recording there. And it, yeah, sounded fine, was good. I did the, test 1, 2, 3, did it a couple times, like, okay, yep, good. Started recording, went to render out the last episode. I'm like, oh my goodness, what in the world went wrong with the audio? During the live stream, I think was it Hess or Joker? They described it best as sounded like a jackhammer. That's probably a pretty good way of putting it. So hopefully it sounds better this episode. I did the same thing today, everyone. I did a test recording before I started recording. Sounded fine. So cross our fingers. Hopefully, when I go to render this video out, it still sounds fine. Anyway, we're going to work on plowing the outline around this field, as we've done with many of our other fields. I should probably check, what does this field actually look like here? I haven't really looked at it that close. Yeah, this should work. We'll see. I'm not sure what that end looks like. I guess we'll find out. Oh, and I think by this fence here, we'll probably do a little field deleting here as well. Just kind of round it out, make it a little more Courseplay friendly if we can. There's some lights on here. It's getting a little dark. I guess it's, well, that'd be 7:30 at night. So, yeah, okay. Kind of makes sense. Getting dark. And, of course, by the way, everyone, if you didn't watch the last episode, I did finally, after many, many years, everyone, I finally upgraded my PC. I call it new, but technically the only thing new in it is the motherboard, CPU, and RAM. Just those 3 components, really. Still using my same hard drive, power supply, graphics card. All that is still the original yet. Well, original. Still the same yet. Haven't changed those. Not this time around, anyway. I don't have my steering wheel hooked up here yet. I do need to get that hooked up. And still need to do a few other finishing touches as well. Namely, the biggest issue I'm having at this point, everyone, is the audio. Which, as you probably noticed last episode, yeah, we're getting a little close to the fence here. Let's get a little further away. I do not like that. Don't like that. We're going to redo this here. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Nope. We got the prom on. Oh, you know what? Actually, the field right up the hill there. That field there is too close to the fence. I've had to pull Courseplay off it a couple of times now, so let's not try to repeat that if we can help it. Yeah, let's get the tool out here. Start landscaping. Let's bump up the size. Switch to that. Grass. Yep, there we go. And we'll just make a pass all the way down there. Make it a little more Courseplay safe, as I would call it. And by the way, it doesn't appear that you can actually cut these fences down with chainsaws. I know someone left that in a comment here a while back. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. Probably the only way you can get rid of these fences is to go into Giants Editor and actually delete them out. I did contemplate doing that, but that's a bit of a work to do that. There's actually a path through there. Interesting. Good to know, I guess. Oh, this fence is going to run all the way along the edge of this field. Really? Wow. Okay. Other than the audio issue, well, I don't know if I really call it an audio issue so much, everyone. Other than the audio problems on my new computer, everything else seems to be working up pretty good. Let's rotate the view here a minute so we can see a little better. Yeah, we'll definitely round this corner off. Maybe even remove that a little bit there too. Oh, and that is the field there. Which, yes, apparently I forgot to round that corner. Oh, accidentally clicked there. Oh, well, now it's rounded off. So yes, that is the field we currently have. I'm probably going to cut into this hay here a little bit. We'll make that part of the field here as well. I mentioned this last episode, and what I'm thinking I'm probably going to do here. We got a couple smaller fields here. This annoying little strip here. And maybe not quite as annoying little piece up there. I think we're maybe going to turn that into a hay field, both of those actually. And that should work out pretty nice, I think. Yeah, there we go. That looks a lot more Courseplay, safe, friendly. Well, this is going to be a fairly long field here as well. Not quite as wide as maybe some of our other fields, but pretty much all the way from the road here, all the way to the edge of the map. And hopefully Courseplay will properly detect this. Seems like it's a bit of a hit or miss sometimes. Sometimes Courseplay will, sometimes it won't. And I know by like the field by the shop there, the one across the road, I would not detect that one at all until I plowed the entire field. Then it detected. It's like, really? I need to plow the entire field. And then the one that's actually across the road from this field, I just had to do an extra headland, then it would finally detect it. So yeah, I don't know, kind of weird, but it works, whatever. Definitely missing the steering wheel right about now here with the articulated tractor. I probably should have made some work of getting that hooked up. Technically, I shouldn't really have to do anything as far as setting it up here, everyone. I am still running on my same hard drive here yet. And so nothing as far as that changed. So I still have all the drivers, and well, actually the farming simulator wheel technically doesn't need any drivers, at least it shouldn't anyway. So I should be able to just plug it in. I still need to do a couple finishing touches inside the computer itself, though. Get some wires tidied up, neat, and taken care of, stuff like that. Still working on getting some various software programs installed for the new motherboard. And for those who wonder what I have, by the way, like I said, stay tuned. I'll have a video coming out on that here in the next couple of days, hopefully. And I'll show you what I upgraded to. And I'll probably update it down in the description down below as well. As a reminder, if you're curious what my computer specs are, my old computer specs are linked down below. And like I said, hopefully here in the next little bit, I will have the new computer specs linked down below. Again, they're not linked down below as of yet. A reminder for the information down below in the description there, by the way. If you'd like to join us on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, join us on TeamSpeak. That information, again, down below in the description there. Again, anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. Microphone's not required to join, by the way. Also down below, link to my mod list as well. Reminder everyone, too, it's not exactly the most complete of mod lists, as I don't necessarily have links to all the mods I have. In which case, you're on your own. And just as a reminder here, too, as well, just because the link worked when I downloaded everyone does not necessarily mean it works anymore. So keep that in mind as well. You go to use the link and, hey, it doesn't work. Well, oh well. It worked when I downloaded the mod. Or it may have also worked when Jeffrey downloaded the mod. Thanks to Jeffrey there as well. He does help out with the mod list as well, occasionally posting links of some of the mods he finds. For example, there we are using the silo system. That is a mod he found. Not sure if there's anything else we're using at the moment that he's found or not, but yes, the silo system I remember for sure. That did come from Jeffrey, and I believe he said he did put that in the mod list. So and also as a reminder for the Busters mods that I'm using, those can be found on the Busters Facebook page. That's where you can find all of those mods. Just go to the Busters Facebook page, and it's under, I'd like to say it's the Announcements tab or Community. I forget which tab it's under again, everyone. Just go through them, you'll figure it out. And the one of them has a link to the, essentially the mod folder there. And you can also find them throughout the posts and the group there as well. That's another option as well. Oh, let's see what's up. Probably don't have to be that far away, but it's not going to hurt none, I guess. Again, we'll be planting barley on this field. And once Courseplay's done plowing it, undoubtedly we'll probably need fertilizer. We're going to need lime, I'm sure. Let's just see once here. I'm sure we're going to need lime. Yep, we're going to need lime probably throughout the entire thing. Yes, the entire field's going to need lime. And then we'll have to get two applications of fertilizer on this field here as well. Or at least that's, anyway, everyone, is the way I like to do it. I like to get all the fertilizer application done. That way when we go to plant, hopefully, if everything works out, everyone, once we're planted, we're done. We don't have to do any more fertilizer. Now, there are a couple of fields we're going to have to go back and fertilize here just because it didn't work. I don't know why. Oh, well. Speaking of not working here, by the way, I forgot to mention as well, you may have noticed last episode was up a little bit late, in addition to the audio issues as well, everyone. I don't know what YouTube did. The video was properly uploaded, and at least as of the time I'm recording this, everyone, it is still stuck in processing. Don't know why. Not sure. So I'm probably going to go ahead and try to re-upload that video, and hopefully the next upload will work. Yeah. YouTube has obviously been making some changes in the background there, I would guess, everyone. Especially if you've been following the news on YouTube, the whole child protection COPPA thingamajigger and all that good stuff going on. YouTube is also they also have a new uploader. So when you go to upload videos, they got their new upload thing. I don't remember exactly what they call it. But yeah, so far, everyone, I'm not overly impressed. I have had a lot of videos here in the last couple of weeks that have had problems. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I'm probably going to see once if we can go back to the original uploader. I think they still have that option there yet. You can still use the original uploader because, yeah, it doesn't seem like the new uploader is working very good, everyone. It seems like it's really buggy. Or at the very least, anyway, everyone, I'm having a lot of problems with it for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't remember how many videos now, but I've had several videos now in the last few weeks, everyone, that have had various problems. Either failing to upload, getting stuck in uploading, not saving right. It just, yeah, all kinds of weird little bugs and it just downright annoying. So, okay, Courseplay, verdict. Will you detect this field? Oh, wrong button. Try that one. Hey, it will. Cool. Okay. I think I called this Farm 3, right? What field numbers do I have for Farm 3? Oh, let's see what's here. Farm 3, we got 12, 15, and 16. Okay, so I got room in here for 13 and 14. Technically, I really actually have 3 fields here because this will be a field, that'll be a field, and that will be a field. So, okay. Maybe I should make this one 17 then. So we got 15, 16, 17. A little bit confusing. And then I can make that one, this is 15. No, this was 12 here. Then I can make that one 12 and 13. That would kind of make sense, right? Or no, I'm sorry. 13 and 14. Well, hopefully folks know what I mean. Something like that. I'm getting confused myself on the numbers. So yeah, let's save that here as 17 then. 17 should be available, right? Yes. And then we'll do course generation. Make that 8.5 meters. Oh, headlands. Let's do probably 4 headlands would be good. Currently loaded course. Let's click on the field here. There we go. 17. Generate the course. And if we have them start on the second headland, that should be sufficient, I would think. Don't really need Courseplay to do the outside of the field again. That should technically be good, I would think. Okay, there we go. We'll let Courseplay have at it. And this undoubtedly will take a while to plow here. I probably should have maybe grabbed our disc as well. It's not technically a proper plow per se, so that's why I kind of like to use this one. How we looking planting? Still rolling yet. Still rolling. Wow. We're what, only 17 minutes into the episode here, so I guess he's making pretty good progress. Not too bad. He's got a couple of rounds done. It's probably going to be another hour or so to finish planting that field there yet. Anyway, let's grab the Terrigator here. Where was the Terrigator? There it is. I know we for sure need to do field 12 yet, so let's head over there next. Probably won't hurt to fill it back up here before we head over there. Definitely glad we purchased the Terrigator here. It's definitely making spraying and fertilizing and all that work a lot easier here. 36 meter boom width as opposed to, was it 14? I think it's 14 on the John Deere 6000s. And yeah, of course, at this point, everyone, with last episode failing to upload, I don't know that I have a whole lot of new additional comments to read here. Of course, my latest John Deere 2510 video is live, at least, which for some reason, everyone, that one went live early. I don't know why. Again, everyone goes down to what I was saying, something with the YouTube upload. I don't know what's going on with that, but... Well, at least you folks got a video here today that sort of went live when it was supposed to. Wasn't maybe necessarily the right one, per se, but it was still a video. But reminder, if you're not following that series, make sure you check it out there. We're almost done with the John Deere 2510 I've been working on. Mostly just a few fiddly tasks left yet. Unfortunately, this head cold I have has pretty much put a stop on the process here so far. I have not really worked on it at all here the last 2 weeks. I've gotten out there a couple of times, but yeah, just not gotten a whole lot done there, unfortunately. Watch, kind of a bummer there. I wasn't being Thanksgiving weekend last week. I could have most likely easily finished the project. Maybe, a couple really small things would have been left yet, but would have easily been finished last week if it wasn't for the head colds. Okay, don't know if I have a Courseplay course for this. Oh, wrong button again. A Courseplay course for this or not. Let's see what's our field 12. We got a 26 meter. Nope. We are going to have to create a course by course, looks like. Okay, course generation. Field 12. Let's see, once you do 2 headlands, that should be pretty sufficient. Bump it down to even 36 meters. Generate that course. Shouldn't take Courseplay too long here. Ooh, and I just seen everyone. I should probably really save the course on the 8970 there. I don't know if we'll be finishing that up here this time around here or not. So just in case I need to reload that course, I need to make sure I save it. So let's save this here field, or actually farm 3, field 12, 36 meter spray. And drive course. Again, everyone, that's just the way I like to name my Courseplay courses, however you want to name them. I think it works pretty good to me. Field number, and then, of course, the width and the application I created the course for initially. And as a reminder, as I've said before, anything that is 36 meters wide will technically work on this course. Of course, there's not a whole lot outside of sprayers that are more than 36 meter wide, but, you know. I will have to say, everyone, the one thing I find really, really annoying about the weeds is the fact that they don't die right away. So when you go look at the fields, like, wait a minute, have I sprayed this field? I was just looking at it when I see there looks like some dead weeds there, but I can guarantee I've not sprayed this field before by the fact that there's no Courseplay course for it. So, yeah, if I had sprayed the field before, there would have been a Courseplay course. Unless I forgot to save it, which is potentially possible, but I don't think so. But yeah, like I said, that is really annoying. Everyone, like the John Deere 6000, that's just out in the middle of the field here. It's like, is he done? I don't know if he's done. There's no weeds in the field, so I guess we're going to call it good. You know, how do you tell where Courseplay left off at? Yeah, I don't exactly like that. Ooh, I need to stop so I can save you. Okay. Now let's do that here a minute. Farm 3, field 17. Was what, 8.5? 0.5 meter plow. At some point here, I would maybe like to pick up one of the John Deere Ripper style plows just to try those out. But at least for now, everyone, this will get the job done. We don't have a whole lot of money left here, so I don't really want to spend a whole lot just as of yet. And then, of course, once we do get some money rolling in here, everyone, I should probably pay off the loan because we got a pretty good loan here at this moment, $3 million. Yeah, here, that's right. The cows are under here now, aren't they? We should be getting quite a bit of milk, I would assume. Where is that number? Ah, yes, there it is, 79,000, and they got 60,000. So that'll sell for a pretty good price. I'll let it build up a little bit more before I sell it. No particularly big hurry. We should probably give them some feed pretty quick here, shouldn't we? I see the bar here on these cows is a little bit fuller than this one. I'm not sure what that really means. Is there a health on these is 87%. Health on these is 83%. Okay, well, that must not be that number then, because health on these is not as high as those. Again, I don't quite understand how the health numbers work. It doesn't seem like they get much higher than 80%. Yeah, I don't know. I know someone said it's because you need to give them grass, which that should not be the case, everyone. They do not need the grass. They only need, well, it depends what you give them. If you're just giving them mixed rations, they don't need the silage or the grass. If you're just giving them hay, well, they just need hay or silage. And then, of course, you can just give them grass as well. It's a little bit different than the default farming simulator mechanics there. I always thought that was kind of silly anyway with the way Farming Simulator handled it. Like, you got to give them mixed rations. But then you also got to give them silage, hay, and all the other stuff as well. It's like, well, wait a minute. That's all in mixed rations. Why would you be giving it to them separate? Whatever. Seemed kind of silly to me, but that's how Giants did it. Oh, we got quite a bit of slurry there. That's good. That is good. 21,000 liters of manure. Reminds me I should probably go check on the trees here sometime. You know what? Why don't we do that real quick here a minute before I forget? This will get us pretty close. So We'll run around this side here a moment and see how they're looking. They got apples on them yet, so that means they should be pretty good. Or at least they're producing yet. Yeah, they're going to need water pretty quick. Manure's not looking too bad, though. That's good. Okay. Well, let's maybe wrap up here by feeding the cows here real quick a minute. Then we should be safe to skip time through the night. Well, actually, once we're done planting, we can skip time through the night. I don't want to... oh, speaking of planting, what... oh, you ran out of fertilizer. Okay. That's interesting. Wonder why it ran out of fertilizer, because he actually... I had to fill him up, what was it? Oh, last episode. Had to fill the planter up here last episode. When it ran out of both the fertilizer and the corn about the same time. There was just a little bit of corn in the seeder there yet. Wonder why it ran out of fertilizer so much quicker this time. Oh well. I mean, hired worker was on it. I gotta wonder what them hired workers do. Again, there's something weird with this map, or I don't know if it's seasons mod. Something's weird with the fertilizer on here. And seeds at times, it seems like. I suppose we can put our flashes on going down the road, right? Yeah, be right proper like. Oh, there's the... I was just going to say, I didn't see any flashers on the planter, but there they are. Probably shouldn't have our work lights on. We should probably be just... Nah, that's still work lights, yeah. Okay, probably should just have those lights on going down the road here. And no, everyone, I don't have the beacon on, because at least where I live, that's not, I would say, the most common yet. Starting to see that a little bit more, but still, usually the two-way flashers, as they're typically called, that's typically what you'll see. By the way, everyone, I gotta say, looking at my CPU usage here while recording this episode, typically in the past with my old CPU, everyone, I'd be running anywhere from like 40 to 60% average, I would say, on the CPU, which still, you know, not really that much when you think about it, 40 to 60% of the CPU. Now, looking at it here, looks like I'm running 15% at the moment. I've seen it down as low as 6%, so... probably anywhere from, what, 10 to 15% I'm probably running average here at this point. So, yes, definitely using a lot less CPU here than my old CPU. Kind of cool. And doing a Cinebench test on my new PC here as well. It's over 4 times faster based on the Cinebench test. But, you know, I guess would kind of make sense, right? My old PC, again, I don't know exactly how old it was. I'm guessing somewhere around 7 years, give or take a little bit. That was definitely getting up there as far as PC, especially, you know, as far as PC hardware is concerned, because, I mean, it's basically outdated as soon as you buy it off the shelf. And we still got the air seeder across the road there yet. I think we'll just leave that there for the moment, because once we're done with this field here, we'll be dragging them across the road. I don't remember what he said. I think he's actually setting barley at the moment, so that'll be perfect. We'll get him started planting barley on this field here as well. Like I said, that'll be a little bit of work, though, because, again, we got to get fertilizer, lime, more fertilizer, and probably throw a level of cultivation in between there as well. Get all that done. And then hopefully we'll get our full benefit of our fertilizer as well. It's still don't get what's up with that, everyone. That's weird. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Well, you can see, everyone, if we were using GPS, we'd be like a foot or two further ahead than what we currently are. Oh, well. Okay, there we go. Rolling again. And on that note, everyone, I think with that, we're going to wrap this episode up here. Hopefully the audio is much better here this episode. Like I said, I did a test recording before I started recording. It was fine. So if it's not fine now, I don't know. That's just weird at that point. I'm just weird. So again, thanks for watching. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching, and until next time.